So I apologize in advance if I did pass out in the middle, or if I did sound extremely sleepy, or if I'm talking in a snail pacing tone. But like, I haven't slept in like a day and a half, and I don't want to postpone this, because if I did postpone it, I'm gonna be busy with other things and I'm gonna be out of my moment, and like, it's a whole thing. So I want to talk today about creativity, or the how to process to creativity. How do we define creativity? And there are like so many, not just creativity, there's like this whole myth of the creative genius, and how do people kind of achieve this whole creative genius thing. There are like a lot of, not a lot of, like two things that have been bewildering thinkers and scientists over the years. And one of the first one is consciousness, of course. Like neuroscientifically and philosophically, it has been a predicament for centuries, basically. And each thinker, they come up with their own definition of it, or how they actually define it. And the second one is intelligence. They can't really make it tangible, or like make a tangible definition out of it, especially in terms of like neuroscience, and how they can actually, in terms of like a brain scan, how they can detect intelligence, and when someone is like intelligent and someone is not. And really, they always talk about like this whole thing that they've really did like the whole brain scan on Einstein's brain, and then like the dumbest person on earth, and then they didn't find any differences in brain structure and all of those things. And yes, it's actually true. It's how you make the best out of your mental capacity. It's not about the brain structure or what actually appears in this whole brain scan. And this is how like religious people always go like, yeah, God give us equally brains, and this is how you make the best use out of it, and how you make good decisions, and all of those things. Anyway, I want to basically, if we like, how to do we define creativity? The simplest form of how do we define creativity? Creativity is original thinking, is coming up with something new, is coming up with something, I don't know, like edgy, maybe. This is the simplest definition, like the first thing that come up to our brain when we are thinking about the creative process or creativity. I want to talk about like the how to, like how we can achieve, for everyone, how we can achieve the creative process, how we can get there, and what is actually creativity, for me at least, and for other readings I have gathered, and how I actually define it, or how I actually see it.